Hello and good afternoon, ladies. How are we on this fine Wednesday? I was just actually saying to everybody that the full moon has really got me a doozy this time. And Kylie just mentioned that be very interesting because we actually feel that what's coming up in my body is also linked to participants of the retreat as well. So hi everybody, my name's Paula Dart from the Heart Centre Academy of Healing. I am your facilitator for the retreat. Return to the Goddess Within, loving you, loving me. The retreat will be facilitated in Normanville in a beautiful house with lovely land around us. We've also got the beach that we'll be using on the Friday night for a very special rose ceremony as well. So I have a jam-packed, wonderful retreat for you all, as well as these beautiful women that are coming to the retreat to facilitate for you. So I'm going to hand you over to the beautiful Samantha. So Samantha can actually just let you know a little bit about herself, but also what she will be offering at this retreat. Samantha.
Hello everyone. So for anyone that doesn't know me, I'm Samantha Jane Love, and my business is called Infinite Love Connection, and we're back. Technology in all its greatness. I have been teaching and learning an array of things, but for me, I really delve into the womb healing side of things because I always wanted to have a baby and it just wasn't working for me. I have had 25 pregnancies over the time. I have 2 babies. That's it. So I used to think that I was failure. So I went down a path of not just doing the spirituality side of things, but how do I have a baby? And from that, I have learned so many different things, but it's about being able to love yourself completely. And that's what happens with our womb space, because that is our creation center. So at the retreat, I'm going to be offering the beautiful participants womb magic. And what we're going to do is it's using NLP and breath work and a little bit of slight hypnosis. But what we're going to do is we're going to clear out the energies that are sitting within our womb space that aren't needed anymore. We literally, as women, get dumped in. We dump on ourselves. If we have partners, they dump all of their energy, so they feel amazing after sexual intercourse because we're carrying all their shitty day for them. So I will speak into that, and we're going to go through the process. And I'm really looking forward. I'm honored every single time that I'm able to take people through this particular process. And, it's just a reminder to, energetically clean. It's like we have a shower every single day, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on what's going on. But, generally every single day. And, our energetic body, especially our womb space, needs to be cleaned on a regular basis. So, really excited for that. And for all of the ladies out there, if you've had any part of your womb space removed, it is okay. Yes. Because we're working on the energetic bodies of it. So it's like if you've had an arm amputated, some people still has that phantom feeling of their arm. So we're just going to be working with that energetic body. It's amazing. I've had young 18-year-olds go through it, up to 60-plus-year-old women that have, it's great for abuse. It's not sexual abuse, child things that have happened to you. So many different reasons why we would want to clear the energy. We may not remember some of the things that have happened, and we don't need to go back into it. We're just clearing that energy around it. So, yeah.
Absolutely. So when Spirit say to me, hey, we need this person at the retreat. It's like, okay, well, what is that person bringing to the retreat? What is it bringing to the participants? And I got loud and clear, womb healing. And I'm like, and Spirit said Samantha Jane Love was the person to do that. I personally have had a womb session with Samantha, which is why I know how powerful it was for myself. I have had a lot of problems with my womb space. I had a hysterectomy many years ago, and I just had my ovaries removed last year. But I didn't realize, even though I'd had the hysterectomy 15 years ago, how much trauma my womb space was actually still holding. And it wasn't until I started to go through menopause, funny enough, that it was really starting to come to the surface, and all of those deep-seated emotions that were sitting in my womb space energetically were coming to the surface for me to actually deal with. So it was really, really interesting. And when Samantha offered me this womb space session, I jumped on it and I was like, yes, thank you so much. So it's an absolute honor, Samantha, to now have you at this retreat to be able to offer another group of women at this amazing process. So thank you very much. And we really look forward to you being there facilitating your specialty, which is beautiful, infinite love connection to the womb. So we also have the incredible Kylie from Chakra Dance. And I'll let Kylie tell you a little bit about Chakra Dance and also my experience of also being at Chakra Dance with Kylie. So Chakra Dance, Kylie, tell everyone about it and what you're offering at the for the retreat.
Yep. Okay. Hi everyone. So for those who don't know me, I'm Kylie Beer. So I'm a Chakra Dance facilitator here in Adelaide, or one of the Chakra Dance facilitators here. And so I run people through chakras. So I'll go with the basics. So the chakra system, it is our energy centers throughout our body. We have more than just the 7 that we work with in Chakra Dance, but for Chakra Dance, we work with the main 7. So each energy center can hold, so similar to almost like the womb healing that you're just talking about, our energy centers can hold traumatic experiences. It can hold great, joyful experiences as well. So we don't want to focus that it's just all negative.
That's right.
But our energy centers, as we're growing up and we develop, different traumas can get locked into our body. So, and each chakra has a different function and what they govern, and they govern parts of your body as in your organs and areas of your life. So for example, as we're talking about womb healing, the sacral chakra governs that area, and that is also another I suppose healing modality that we will be working on. We're not going to be focusing just on the sacral at the retreat, but we will be working through all the chakras and clearing the sacral. And I'll give an example of that is, again, abuse, all of that can get trapped in. You might not be aware of it. So while we're doing Chakra Dance, so Chakra Dance works on multi-levels. It's each chakra, so there's so much that goes on. So each chakra vibrates at its own frequency.
Yes.
The music in Chakra Dance is specific to that chakra. The vibration, the music is all composed for that chakra. So going back to the sacral, which is governed by we say it's the color orange, so we'll be doing visualization of orange. The music will be very sacral like, so that's to get your femininity, because that's your feminine center. So the music is really to bring that, get your hips moving, bring that feminine energy out. And what can happen in a Chakra Dance class is you might start to get memories or thoughts, just some random things might come up. And what that could be is something that's locked in that energy center that's wanting to be coming up for clearing. So it's just a case of you just release it. You don't need to go back in. Same with the womb healing. You don't have to go back into the experience.
Yeah.
It's just coming up. It's just okay, time to go, and it's gone. So you're releasing that bit by bit with each one we do, and it's such a gentle way to release these traumas. Heart is another one that, you know, a lot of people have had a heartache, breakups, stuff like that. All of that, you hold that grief, especially around with death as well. You're holding that grief in your heart, and this is just a nice gentle way to release some of that that grief or whatever it is that you're holding on to. And each chakra has its own thing that you can let go of, so it works on in that way. And while you're releasing, the music's also helping to heal that chakra as well, so it's working on so many different levels. And then at the end we capture that in mandala artwork, so that is almost like an energy center. It's almost like its own separate energy center, because you're pouring that energy of your experience into there, and you can always return back to that, because, you know, there might be something that be like, oh, I had such an amazing experience, I felt that I didn't quite, I think there could be some more work around it, and you can go back to that mandala and draw in that energy to help release that last, you know, those lingering things as well. So it's a very powerful tool. So at the retreat, we're going to be focusing on all seven. So we start off with a guided meditation just to release, and then the warm-up dance, and then we'll go through all seven chakras. And it's just a beautiful experience. The music's not boring. I absolutely love it. It's very dynamic, and it really gets you going. And I listen to it quite a lot just for myself, and it just helps release and have fun at the same time. Like, it's not all, you know, serious and depressing and what have you. It's actually quite uplifting, especially the solar plexus music, and also even the crown. It just makes you feel that connection. So we'll be dancing through all that, and then doing the mandala artwork as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kylie. So I have been to a couple of chakra dances with Kylie, and it was actually really interesting. The first experience that I had with chakra dance was we actually did the full 7 chakras, and I didn't even know or realize, but when we were going through the third eye and then into the crown, I actually saw a cork that was in my third eye and another like plug that was in my crown. And I'm like, no wonder why I've been feeling so like, I felt so bogged down, and I felt like I couldn't connect properly. And so it was really interesting that I realized like psychic attack that was very hidden within my awareness. But when I did chakra dance, I could see it for the first time, and I could then pull it out. And it was like this, I pulled out the plug, and I'm like, then all this filtration of light just went, and everything, my body just went into like amazingness, and it was really, really incredible. And the one thing I also want to say, and that is, what, like with chakra dance, if you're not a dancer, that's okay. You can actually sit in a chair and still connect with the chakra. You can still connect with the music and still have exactly the same results as if you were actually dancing and moving through your body. So Kylie did a beautiful full moon meditation the other night, which is on her website, so you can download that. And I actually sat in my lounge chair, reclined with headphones on, and I listened to it, and I just had the most amazing, like, you know, euphoria and experience with the music just actually laying in my chair. So for those people that don't want to dance, that's okay, because you can sit in a chair on the lounge, wherever we're going to do it, and you can even lay on the floor. Like one of the chakra dances that I did with Kylie, I don't even remember what chakra that was focused on.
Sacral.
There you go. It was the sacral chakra.
Mm.
I had been dancing through the sacral chakra, but then my body was guiding me to actually put myself into child's pose on the floor. And so I guided myself just to child's pose. And then I was like, you know, I was allowing my body to then stretch and to just sit or lay in whatever position my body was requiring of me at the time. So, you know, it's really important that everybody knows that it's up to the individual how they receive this and how they do that as well. So, you know, we say it's chakra dance, but we can most definitely dance in our body, on a lounge chair or on the floor laying down as well.
Yeah.
So
and I'm just thinking of another thought that's come to mind. So Chakra Dance, the founder, they've even gone into nursing homes doing it. And that just shows that you don't need to be mobile.
Yeah.
And people in wheelchairs, it's for anyone, because you can sit and listen and absorb it. So yeah, it's powerful. So don't let that be a barrier that you have to dance, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you so much, ladies. I am really looking forward to collaborating with both of you at this incredible retreat and having both of you facilitate you, loving, supporting, connecting with each other, and also the beautiful women that are attending this retreat as well. So a little bit of details with the retreat. It starts on the 17th of March, a Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. And we go through until the Sunday, the 19th at 10 a.m. So we're there from Friday night, a whole day Saturday through to Sunday. Carly and Samantha will be doing their processes on Saturday, both on Saturday. And so that's between before lunch and before dinner, as well as you will also have time and space to go and journal and just to actually be by yourself as well, especially after like each one of the processes. We will be having food after the womb healing and food after the chakra dance as well, so lunch and dinner. But then you'll also have time and space to be where you can just go away and just be by yourself to really connect with what your experience has been. You may like to go and journal. So with this retreat, you're not only going to be receiving lots of healing and guidance and support, but you're also going to have time for rest, rejuvenation, where you can actually take yourself away and have calm time, have rest time, have relaxed time, have rejuvenation time in your own time and space. So that's something that I feel there was really needed to be said, because I don't want people to feel like they're just going to be do the whole time. That's not what this retreat is about. So it is about working through all of those stuck, stagnant emotions. It was actually really interesting. When I went outside today to stand in the sun to just connect with the sunlight and ground and what have you, there was a great big, a massive cobweb, and I was actually inclined to go and take some photos of that cobweb. And what came through was a reminder that we are the web of life. We get to create the web. We get to destroy the web and then recreate another one. How cool is that? And I really think that it was fitting for today for me to see that web as a reminder that we share and we have within us all the tools. And when we come on a retreat, then all of those tools within are being accessed by your facilitators. So you have everything. We are accessing it. We're supporting you so that you can go through those transformational times to destroy and uncreate a web and to recreate the web that you choose with the new story, the new creation, and the life that you choose as the absolutely amazing goddess that you are, you have always been. Sometimes that light switch of the goddess has been turned off through trauma or experiences through life. And what this retreat is about is reclaiming that beautiful goddess within And how amazing to do that through lots of processes, through chakra, through womb healing, through dance, through movement. We'll also be listening to a lot of songs and singing and just connecting with so many elements of ourselves. Mind, body, spirit, and soul is very much what this retreat is about and what we will actually be going through for this time. So I feel like there are a few people sitting on the fence. They really want to go, but they're going, oh, I'm not sure. Do you know what? Give me a call. Let's have a chat. Let's work this out together, because that is what it is about. You are here to experience, and we as facilitators are here to support you through that experience and change, through that journey that you are amazingly wishing to go on for changing your life. So ladies, it's time to book. You've only got 3 days left before the early bird bonus finishes. So as of Saturday, price goes back up to the full amount. Please also remember there are payment plan options, and on the event there are all of the options for you to be able to have the options of 2 different payment plans, a 6-month and an 8-month payment plan. So please also know that that is available as an option. And I know that a lot of people sit on that fence because they go, oh, money. Do you know what? Your health, your well-being, and your state of mind, it far outweighs that money. And I also look at it as